Hello everybody, Cuddles here again. Just a quick little sort of post-comm replay. I haven't uploaded anything in a while because I'm working on something quite sort of big for the channel, I guess. But this is just like a really nice UU game I had when I was testing out a sort of newish team. It's basically the Mega Glalie team, but I took off Mega Glalie and I took off Nidoking, and I replaced them with Mamoswine and Nidoqueen, respectively. So it's just like a sort of toxic spike selling Nidoqueen the standard Life Orb Mamoswine. But anyway, this match was really enjoyable, and you'll see why. So I lead off with Mienshao as he leads off with Crocodile, and right off the bat this guy says, "Oh, you two love the..." Like, I say good luck, have fun. He says, "You two love the username." This is a nice guy, right? I wish more opponents on Showdown were like this guy, because I had a really fun time battling with this guy. Anyway, keep playing. I U-turn on the first turn because I'm intimidated and I don't really want to keep Mienshao in, and a U-turn would do nice damage on a Crocodile. As he brings in Doublade, it does literally 1%, so yeah, I just go into Nidoqueen because Earth Power, but I actually make a prediction here and I go for the Sludge Wave, predicting him to switch, which is quite nice, so I get a load of damage on this Rotom Heat. I think I stay in here. Yeah, I stay in because I'm thinking, oh, what can he do to me? I'm bulky. But he actually reveals Pain Split. And I just go for the T-Spikes there, because I'm like, it's just sort of scouting, I guess. And he burns me here, but that's fine. And I just get up my second layer of Toxic Spikes. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that, because he does have a Toxicroak and you can just switch into it at any point, but I figured because, you know, it's a Nidoqueen, he's not going to try and switch a Toxicroak in on that. Anyway. So he goes into Aero here, as I pull the switch into Vaporeon, sort of predicting that, because he's not going to go for an electric type move, so Vaporeon was very safe to go into. Now here, I actually go for the Wish, wanting to switch back into Nidoqueen at some point, but he actually, like, I was thinking, oh, well, he's not going to stay in here, he's going to go into Toxicroak or something. So I go for the Wish, and now I have a free turn to heal that up. But I was really expecting him to switch out here, which is why I didn't go for Scald straight away. But yeah, I get the Wish back, instead of passing it straight into Nidoqueen. So here I go for Wish again. Now I'm going to pass it into Nidoqueen because he's gone into Toxicroak. This is what I was intending to happen the first time round, but yeah, as he goes for the SD, I'm not too worried because I know I can live anything he wants to do, and I'm not going to mess around. I'm not going to try and make a prediction or anything, so I just go straight for the Earth Power to take this thing out. And that's one threat out of the way now, so that's good. Here he goes into Aero. Earthquake's pretty obvious, so I go into Bronzong. But instead he actually goes for the Aerial Ace, so Bronzong is basically a counter to Mega Aerodactyl, which is why I love running this thing in UU. So here he switches into Doublade. I can't really touch Doublade, and I just go for the Stealth Rocks, expecting him to switch out to take whatever I want to do, like a Gyro Ball or something. And here I go into Mandibuzz because my Mandibuzz is physically defensive and I can take whatever he wants to do. Now here he switches out because he can't do anything to me and goes into Rotom Heat. I believe, yeah, I taunted here. I was sort of expecting a Whimsicott switch in, but he ends up going into Rotom Heat, which is fine. I actually predict him to go for the Overheat here, and I stay in, and that's fine because I can get a little bit of chip damage off on this Rotom, and now he can't do anything to me, so I believe I'm free to roost up here, as he switches into Whimsicott. Actually, no, I switch out here. I thought I roosted. But yeah, I go into Bronzong because now his Overheats wouldn't have been doing much to me because I am especially defensive. I was also expecting the Whimsicott switch in, which is why I went into Bronzong directly on a Rotom Heat as well. Yeah, I pulled the double into Vaporeon here, expecting him to switch out from... what's it? Here's Whimsicott, because he can't touch Bronzong, so... yeah, he's not going to go for the Giga Drain or anything, so I get a free switch into Vaporeon, and from here, I believe I Wish Pass into Nidoqueen. As he goes for the Volt Switch, that doesn't do that much to me at all, because Vaporeon is bulky as all heck. And he goes into Whimsicott. So yeah, here I go for the Wish, and I go straight into Nidoqueen, because what's Whimsicott going to do to a bulky Nidoqueen? That's something I forgot to mention actually. This team's very, very bulky. Like, it's got four sort of... well, it's got three specifically defensive mons, and then it's got this bulky Nidoqueen. But the Nidoqueen is, like, offensive. I like to run, like, one bulky offensive attacker on, like, each team. Offensive attacker, that's nice and redundant. But anyway, I take the Moonblast nicely from his Whimsicott, and I get the Witch back, which is perfect, because now I can just fire off any attack I want to. I go for the Ice Beam here, because it can hit anything on his team.
I believe I go for the Ice Beam. Yeah, I go for the Ice Beam here instead of the, like, anything else, because it's a Whimsicott. And if I'd gone for Sludge Wave, he could have easily gone into Doublade. But here, I actually go for Ice Beam again, predicting him to switch out, and it takes out the Rotom Heat with Rock Switching, which is very nice. He's probably going to try and Pain Split there or something, expecting me to Earth Power. Here, he brings in Crook. I cannot take an Earthquake, even like with my HP investment, so I switch straight out into the counter, which is Mandibuzz. Crocodile literally cannot touch Mandibuzz. Here we have like a bit of a weird sort of standoff. He goes for the knockoff to get rid of my leftovers, as I go for the Foul Play, expecting him to switch out. Also, just like semi trying to bait in the Whimsicott so I can go into Bronzong as well. Here I just go for the Roost because what's he going to do to me? But he does actually get his rocks up. He pursues, expecting me to switch, I guess, but I just go for the Defog here. And now he switches out into Aerodactyl, and I go for the Foul Play on the switch in, which does a lot of damage to him. If I were him, I would have gone straight into Whimsicott, but you know, it's just a bit of a misplay on his part, but it's fine. So I bring in Bronzong here because Aerodactyl cannot touch Bronzong at all. Even if it has Fire Fang, it's not going to do much. He goes to the Earthquake, I guess, just to scout whether I'm Levitate or not, and I am indeed Levitate, so yeah. He defogs here when I get my rocks up, and I just go for the Gyro Ball and take him out. So yeah, that's another dead threat, because I did not want to mess around with Mega Aerodactyl at all. It does outspeed my entire team, bar me and Shao. So here, I just go back into Mandy, because it's very easy play, and he can't really do much in this position. He just has to he could have gone into Whimsicott, but he sort of left here. But he says, oh yeah, GG, whatever, and he's still got to name him. So yeah, that was really enjoyable, and I made some pretty decent plays. Mamoswine didn't see the field once. Me and Shao was like on the field for a couple of minutes. But it just goes to show how much work this sort of bulky defensive core puts in with Mandibuzz, Vaporeon, Bronzong, and Nidoqueen. It's not exactly a stall team, or like a stall sort of defensive core per se, because, you know, they actually end up doing quite a lot of damage. Bronzong hits half a Gyro Ball, Vaporeon's just there for support, Nidoqueen hits like a goddamn truck, and Mandibuzz can sort of do a lot of damage to physical attackers. But yeah, that's that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of short post-comm. There will be a big video coming up soon, so look forward to that. Leave a like on this video if you want to see more videos of this kind. But other than that, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!